afternoon, traders and students all around the world. This is FXPassion broadcasting you live on YouTube, and this is Forex Trading Course 101. We are in the basic module, learning about market structure, highs and lows, and trends. And what we are trying to do here, everybody, we are trying to build the three pillars. Pillar number one is the strategy and or system. Pillar number two is the risk management, and pillar number three is the psychology part. In talking about psychology, what do champion beginner traders say? Champion beginner traders say, I am not going to live and die on a trade by trade basis. And maybe it's too soon for some of you to understand what this means, but I have my own quote here. So where the market scares you, don't be afraid to do the right thing. What is the right thing to do? Well, is to follow the rules, follow the strategy. Good morning, Zuelius, how are you? And remember, everybody, 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide, and the webinars are not trading or investment advice. The webinars are for educational purposes only. For homeworks or questions, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact, and my LinkedIn contact. That being said, let's jump into the live market, and this is where we finished yesterday, right? And today's lesson 3, we are going to talk about market behavior. Hello Allah, how are you? Right? So we said yesterday, we finished here and we said, well, what's the problem? We are losing, we just lost. And yesterday we learned that what is the rule, right? We learned what are highs, we learned what are lows. Today is the third lesson, and just to remember from yesterday, everybody, this happened, right? And a confirmed uptrend is only when we have two highs and two lows, where the second high and the second low are higher highs, higher lows. A confirmed downtrend, therefore, is where we have two lows and two highs, and the second low is a lower low and a lower high. Hello SL, how are you? Hello Christian. So yesterday we entered here and this happened. Why? Because we didn't wait for the market to confirm a downtrend. So now and only now, everybody, we have a confirmed downtrend. Only now, right? So now we have a confirmed downtrend, right? And we are here. So should we short the market right now or not? Or should we wait? And Zuelius, don't type wait for a counter trend line. We are not there yet. We are with complete beginners, and with what we learned, everybody, should we go long, should we go short right now? So the question from yesterday, right? We were losing because we entered prematurely. Just because the market breaks out of a range, this does not mean that it's time to go long or short. And what we are learning as beginner trader is that many times we lose money because of wrong timing, not direction, timing. So should we wait to short the market? Should we go long? What should we do? Okay. So let's upgrade our knowledge today and rule, or this is a law, okay? It's not a rule, it's a law. Wait for a new lower high. Great. This is a law. The market, in order to wave, must make highs and lows in some direction. This is an absolute law. The market, in order to wave, must make highs and lows in some direction, right? And Zuelio says wait for a new lower high. Okay, so we're going to wait. One. Okay, now we have a lower high. Can we short the market? We have a lower high. What is a high? Is a center candle with 2 candles on the left and 2 candles on the right. Right? So do we have a confirmed downtrend? Do we have a continuation of a downtrend? It's a yes or no question. Do we have a continuation of a downtrend? We have, right? And if this is a confirmation of a downtrend, where should the stop loss go? This is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. Highs and lows. This is number 4. Now that we have a confirmed downtrend, everybody, where should the stop loss go? See the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Short the market with the lower high, okay. Where should the stop loss go? Above 1, below 2, above 3, below 4, above 5. And everybody, you can apply this concept on all time frames. It's not just the monthly chart. We're using the monthly because it's slow. You can apply these concepts and rules and laws on all time frames and all currency pairs. Monthly, weekly, daily, 1 hour, 2 hour, 30 minutes. Christian, I gave your contact to Rina. She is going to call you one day. She's interested in how to build up an intraday strategy. Okay, Christian? If Rina calls you, I told her, homework, Rina, call Christian, you know. Stop loss number 3, yes, exactly. See everybody, this is the first beginner's mistake, okay? Why? Because we have rules, right? This is the first of the beginner's mistakes, and it's normal, don't worry, you know. If this is a downtrend, you know, and we have the first high, we have the first low, we have the first lower high, which is the second, and we have the first lower low, which is the second, you know. Now we are going to short the market in here, and this is the first beginner's error. Don't put the stop loss above here. Why not? Because the pattern, which is called a downtrend, is still there. Look at the quadrants. Look at the quadrants, everybody. Look at the quadrants. So if I short the market and if the market stops me out, Is the pattern still there or not? Let's make it violet, right? Stop loss, violet. And let's make it like this too. This is the first beginner error. When shorting the market, don't put your stop loss above highs and lows. Put it on the pattern. What is the pattern in this case? Well, it's the downtrend. The market's making lower lows, lower highs. Does this make sense to you, everybody? Especially to the beginner trader, does this make sense to you? This is the wrong stop loss level. Don't do this. One more time. Why not? Because the pattern is still valid. You know, the pattern, those are beginners' mistakes, not accepted from professional traders. You need to grow, okay? Don't do this. Yeah, we are going to learn tons of stuff later, you know, but step by step. Today is lesson number 3, market behavior. Okay, so what is the pattern? Downtrend. How do we define a downtrend? Downtrend, we need to have 2 highs and 2 lows, minimum 2 highs and 2 lows, where the second high and the second low is a lower low and lower high. And when we short the market and we put stop loss in here, you know, this is the wrong stop loss level. Okay, so rule, trading rule 101, trading rule: always put your stop loss on the pattern traded. Period, end of story. Okay, always put your stop loss on the pattern traded. Okay, so this is the stop loss, and this is an okay stop loss. Why? Because if the market stops us out and violates the pattern high, it's okay. Why is this okay? Well, because we are not in a downtrend anymore. That's why. We are not in a downtrend anymore. The market is not making lower lows, lower highs anymore. It's making higher highs, higher lows. Does this make sense to you, everybody? Can you understand this? As a beginner trader, can you understand this? The violet stop loss is not okay. The red stop loss is okay. Let's write this down. Not okay stop loss. Not okay stop loss. Not okay. The pattern is still valid. So this is a not okay stop loss, and clone and edit label. This is an okay stop loss. The pattern is not valid anymore. It's simple as that, everybody. Nothing special. Now the question is, do you want to follow the rules? Are you willing to open your mind? Are you ready to trust your education? Are you willing to learn? This is not okay. This is okay. Any questions so far, everybody? And yes, sometimes the market is going to do this. You know, sometimes the market is going to do this. Sometimes the market is going to stop us out on the pattern, which is okay. You know, And how the beginner trader brain works, the beginner trader brain is going to ask questions like, well, if the market is going to stop me out, isn't it better to be stopped out before? Great question, but the answer is you don't know. You don't know if the market is going to stop you out or not. But it doesn't change a thing that this stop loss is not okay because the pattern is still valid. Many times, many times the market is going to hit your stop loss, go further up, and then is going to reverse and finally go your way. True or true? True or true? Many times, just an example, it goes in both ways, up and down. We are shorting the market in this example. We are going to short the market, put the stop loss above the high, not the pattern, but above the high. The market is going to stop us out on our wrong stop loss level, and then the market is going to reverse and go our way. True or true? How many of you did experience this? Or am I talking nonsense? I experienced this. How many of you experienced this? Oh, I prefer to have a smaller stop. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. A smaller stop times 20, it's a big loss. You know? And we are going to learn this. Don't confuse risk with the stop loss. You know? So, those are the rules. Put the stop loss on the pattern traded. Okay? Always. Now, going back to the original trade here, you know. Everybody says number 3. Sure. This is our stop loss. Right? This is the high. So we would enter the market and see everybody. If we would put our stop loss in the wrong place, what would happen? Don't put the stop loss just blindly above highs and lows. You are going to lose. And here is the proof. This is the market. Violet stop loss is wrong. How many times the market stops us out and reverses? The number 3 is correct. This is the correct stop loss, the red one. SL says me, thanks for being honest. And look, everybody. Right? Now let's compress the chart. Let's compress the chart. Let's compress this chart. See everybody? This makes all the difference. Can you see everybody how easy it is to lose money in the market? Just because we don't understand patterns, just because we don't understand the stop loss level. Look how many times we would be stopped out on a downtrend. Huh? How many times? How many times we would be stopped out if we would put our stop loss above the high? Above the high, stop loss once. Above the high, stopped out twice. You know? Above the high, it depends really when we would enter, but we were stopped out here. This was number 1, first circle. Then it depends where we would enter. We would stop out here too. 2, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. See how easily we lose money in the market? Just because we have our stop loss in the wrong place. This is one of the cardinal most important rules. The stop loss must go always on the pattern. Now, talking about market behaviors, everybody, we have 3 tradable market behaviors. The number one is the uptrend, where the market's making higher highs, higher lows. The other one, it's a downtrend, where the market is making lower lows, lower highs. The third tradable behavior is the so-called sideways movement channel consolidation, where the market is making equal lows, equal highs. Okay, and we have 2 not tradable for the beginner trader. Okay, is this one, where the market is making lower highs but higher lows. Okay, also called the wedge, but still not suitable for the beginner trader. And the third one, it's not suitable also for the professional trader. It's called chaos, where the market is increasing range. Okay, so this is not tradable for you, everybody. Okay, not tradable. And especially this one, it's not tradable for everybody. So the market's making higher highs, but the market's making lower lows, not tradable. Okay, let's make it red, not tradable, and let's make it red, not tradable. Why is chaos not tradable also for the professional traders? Because of the stop loss, you know. So the market starts in here, right? The market starts in here, and we are going to buy the uptrend, and then the market is going to, this is our stop loss, you know, the market making higher highs, higher lows, and then the market is going to stop us out, and we would enter here, right? Somewhere. We would enter somewhere in here, and we would put our stop loss above here, right? And the market is going to push down, making a lower low, and then is going to push up and stop us out again. And retrace something like this, you know. Makes sense? And then we are going to say, well, this is an uptrend. Let's buy the market, and we're going to put the stop loss below here. And the market is going to fall and stop us out again, and making higher highs, higher lows again. And we are going to enter the uptrend and put the stop loss here. And this goes on and on and on. This is what it's called chaos. Not tradable market behavior. You cannot win this game. Why not? Because the market is making higher highs but lower lows. Every time that you put a stop loss, the market is going to hit your stop loss level and is going to reverse. This is it. This is this. Okay? Don't trade this. So those are the 3 tradable behaviors and the 2 not tradable behaviors for the beginner trader. Absolutely. Chaos, it's also out of question for the professional one. Why not? You cannot win this game, right? Now let's open some chart. AUD CAD 15-minute chart. AUD CAD 15-minute chart, everybody. Just an example. Let's compress the chart. Waiting for the data to load. Okay, let's compress the chart. Okay, what market behavior do you see? Should we go short? Should we go long? What should we do? Should we go long? Should we go short? Should we stay out? Should we buy the market? Should we sell the market? What should we do? What do you think, everybody? Are we in a downtrend or are we in an uptrend? Well, what are we? And this is AUD-CAD 15-minute chart. In the meantime, we are going to open Canada JPY 15-minute chart. And do the same. Canada JPY 15-minute chart. Just give it a second. And let's put one by side of the other. This is AUD-CAD, this is Canada JPY. Should we go long on Canada JPY 15-minute chart? Should we go long on AUD-CAD 15-minute chart? Don't be shy, everybody, we are here to learn. There is no right or wrong. So we need to implement what we have learned yesterday, talking about highs and lows. And we learned that not all highs and lows are relevant. Remember, everybody? Not all highs and lows are relevant for decision making and direction. Not all highs and lows are relevant for decision making and direction. We are in a downtrend for AUD-CAD short. Anybody else? Does anybody want to buy AUD-CAD? See, everybody, this is a spatial skill, right? It's easy for us to understand these pictures, right? It's easy for us to understand this uptrend, downtrend, sideways movement. Now this is the chart. Zuelius, AUD-CAD short. Okay, let's talk about AUD-CAD first. Okay, so we are in a downtrend, right? So what downtrend are we seeing? Are we seeing this downtrend, high to low, low to high, 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 high to low? Is this a downtrend that we are seeing? Or is this a downtrend that we are seeing? High to low, low to high to low, low to high to low, low to high. So when you say short, which one? The smaller one or the bigger one? You know? Which one? Everybody? And this is a spatial skill. It's easy, this one, right? Now it's easy to identify uptrend, downtrend, sideways movement. Now it's a different story, isn't it? Right? Just remember, not all highs and lows are relevant for decision making and direction. Why not? Well, if you don't understand, everybody, highs and lows and market behavior, you could be easily buying something, right? Because you don't know the future. You would be here and you would say, oh, the market's making higher highs, higher lows, let's buy the market, right? Zuelius, big and small. Yes, you can. Christian, bigger one. So what's the difference then, everybody? If we are shorting the bigger one and the smaller one, what is the pattern? This is where you are going to lose money, everybody. Which one is the pattern? Is the bigger giving direction to the smaller one? So this is so important to learn, everybody. Which one is the pattern? Is the bigger downtrend giving direction to the smaller downtrend, or is the other way around? Meaning the smaller is giving direction to the bigger. Which one is going to be? This is where we lose money. If you don't understand what is happening, why is happening, where is happening. Passion, but I want to learn the Fibonacci's. We are far, far, far away. We are 8 months away from the Fibonacci's. And the Fibonacci is not going to help you if you don't learn and understand what we are talking about right now. How the market moves, how the market behaves. What are the different market behaviors? What you are seeing right now, everybody, is one market behavior inside the other. So if the bigger is the pattern, can we trade the short one? If you are a complete beginner, fresh new, this is the question for you. If the bigger is the pattern, can we trade the short one? And what are the risks involved? You know, what are the risks involved? And this is basic stuff. I'm going to help you a little bit. This is the pattern. You know, this is where beginner traders all around the world lose money. Doesn't matter, Brazil, China, Japan, USA, Canada, Alaska, Europe, Russia, Philippines, Thailand, all around the world traders lose money because they don't understand this. You know, we have two different pictures, right? This is one picture, and this is another picture. What should we trade? What can we trade? What are the risks involved? You know, stop loss is the difference. Now, here is the kicker, everybody. $1 million question for you. $1 million, €1,000,000 question. If we trade the smaller downtrend, where must the stop loss go? Zuelius, please stay quiet. Christian, please stay quiet. Everybody else. Ala, SL, and everybody. If we trade the smaller downtrend, where must the stop loss go? This is, I'm not joking, this is $1 million question. €1 million question, or equivalent in other currency pairs. Well, why is this $1 million? Because if you don't learn this, you are never going to make the millions and the billions and the trillions. This is beginner stuff. It's $1 million question, really. You can ask the traders in the passion, I don't believe you. Good, cool, great. I love the non-believers. Ask other people in the community. Stop loss is the difference. Yes, sir. If we trade the smaller downtrend, where must the stop loss go? If you understand, everybody, what we are talking about today, the answer is easy. I'm going to help you a little bit. So let's number the stop loss levels, right? Previous lower high. Let's number the stop loss. Up in here is 1. This is the from the bigger pattern, and we have number 2 is the first high, and we have the third high, the fourth, and the fifth high, right? SL would say, okay, stop loss goes on the fifth. This is the fourth. This is the third. Edit label 1, 2, 3. There you go. Anybody else? SL says number 5. This is the stop loss. Everybody, you cannot learn if you don't interact. Don't be shy. There is no right or wrong. We are here to learn. But this is $1 million question, really. And I'm not joking. If you don't learn this, Fibonacci is not going to help you, Ichimoku is not going to help you, the super JP Morgan Chase Forex robot is not going to help you. Alice is 1. Anybody else? So, if your answer is, everybody, if your answer is everybody 2, 3, 4, 5, if your answer is 2, 3, 4, 5, this is the question. If the market stops you out on any of this one, did the pattern change? If the market stops you out on 2, 3, 4, 5, did the pattern change? SL? So what concept are not, well, maybe we are not skilled enough, or maybe sometimes we are not listening to the concepts. What is the concept saying today? Everybody, if the market stops you out on 5, 4, 3, or 2, did the pattern change? What pattern? Well, here is the question. Which one is the pattern? Is the bigger downtrend giving direction to the smaller downtrend, or is the other way around? And this is called spatial intelligence, how to understand the market, how the market is. No pattern don't change, right? So are those stop loss levels good or bad? Why would you have a realized loss, everybody, if the pattern didn't change? Hopefully, SL, you are getting the game. Do you understand, SL, what is the game? Everybody, number 2, 3, and 4, 5 are wrong. Those are not the correct stop loss levels. Allah said correctly. Number 1 is the level. This is the stop loss. Number 1, above, up in here. Okay? What are we doing here? Well, this is for the beginner traders. You know, we are going to lose most of the time when we enter into a ring between the bulls and the bears. We are going to lose most of the time. Why? Well, sometimes we get lucky, you know. But we are going to lose most of the time when we enter into a ring between the bulls and the bears. This is the ring. Here is where bulls and bears are fighting for control. This is the ring. What is going to happen, you know? Short-term trends are the ring. Who is going to win? Well, in reality, the pattern is still there. The bears are winning the game. Does this make sense to you, everybody? Okay, so this is AUD CAD, great job. What about Canada JPY? What about this one? Should we go long? Should we go short? Try to learn, don't do the same mistake, you know. Before going long, before going short, try to make sense. Try to make sense from the AUD CAD. 1 hour chart. Try to make sense. What about Canada JPY 15-minute chart? Guys, give me 1 second, I need to take something. Okay, we are back. Sorry about that. Anybody? Should we buy? Should we go? Yes, there is a truck passing near the house. Anybody? Should we go long? Should we go short? Talking about Canada JPY. So let's compress the chart, right? What is the market doing? Well, relevant low, relevant high, relevant low, relevant high, relevant low, or is it? Is this a relevant low, everybody? Or is this one a relevant low? Why? Well, this makes all the difference. And talking about trading, and we talked about the different market behavior. See everybody, we talked about chaos, right? It's making lower lows, lower highs, right? Look in here. This was a loss on the 15-minute chart, right? This was here, it was small consolidation, right? In here, the market was making equal highs, equal lows. So we have all these different market behaviors inside charts. You are going to find all different market behaviors on all time frames, all currency pairs. Ala says the second one. Yes, sir. Okay, so what is the market doing? Well, low to high, high to low, low to high, high to low, low to high, high to low, and compressing the chart, high to low, low to high, high to low, right? And we are here right now. And then we have what? Low to high, high to low, low to high, high to low, low to high, high to low, low to high. And the question is, what now? What is the bigger picture? What is the smaller picture? And this is what everybody you need to understand. Canada JPY is no different. Where is Canada JPY? There you go. Canada JPY, everybody, is no different than AUD CAT. It's the same. It's exactly the same. If you understand what is the smaller picture, what is the bigger picture, those two are the same. We are using the same concept, same method, same rules, same loss. So what is Canada JPY? Is it a long trade? Is it a short trade? Is it a I don't know trade? Right? What market behavior can you spot? Can you see? Well, maybe, you know, just maybe, we are, not this one, but this one. Just maybe we are here. Why not? Who knows, right? So, should we go long? Should we go short? Who controls who? What controls what? It sounds confusing, everybody, but it's not, right? Just look at AUD CAT, where we correctly identified that the bigger pattern controls the smaller pattern. The bigger pattern is giving direction to the smaller pattern. On AUD CAT, the bigger downtrend is giving direction to the smaller downtrend. What about Canada JPY? Should we go long? Should we go short? Should we go sideways? Should we wait? What should we do? Any ideas, everybody? And remember, there is no right or wrong. You can go long, you can go short, you can go sideways, but you need to move your stop loss to the pattern traded. So the question is, what are you trading? Now, those are the three questions, everybody, that you need to think about. Okay, those are the three questions. Is anything wrong if I, number one, trade the red pattern and put the stop loss below the relevant low. Number 2, trade the green pattern and put the stop loss above the relevant high. And number 3, trade the black pattern and put the stop loss above / below the pattern. This is the homework. Is anything wrong if I trade the red pattern and put the stop loss below the relevant low? This is the red one. Number 2, is anything wrong if I trade the green one and put the stop loss above the relevant high? And this is the green one. Green stop loss. And number 3, is anything wrong if I'm trading the sideways movement, sideways channel, and I put my stop loss above or below the pattern? What's the answer? Nothing wrong. So how do I know what to trade? Okay everybody, this is... So happy Friday. I'm going to leave you with this question until Tuesday. I want an answer. Okay? If nothing's wrong, what should I choose? What should I do? It's just like this. I mean, should we trade everything, or are there any rules that are going to increase or decrease the probabilities? So this is the homework. Okay? And today is Friday. Next level number 5. Right? We're going to talk about next level number 2 next week, and number 3. If you want to trade for an asset manager or hedge fund, ask for incubation, where I will personally allocate the funds for you to trade. You will receive 50% of profit share on our money for the first quarter, and then you will receive up to 70%. No tricks, no hidden costs. Show us that you are a good trader. Okay? This is not for the beginners, number 5, but some of you are not beginners anymore. Okay, beginners, you are more on next level number 1 or next level number 3. Okay, number 1, number 3, this is for the complete beginners. Not for the beginners is the number 5. Krisha says all the trades are available. Okay, but what should we do? Should we trade what? If you are the boss, everybody, and I'm your trader, what should we trade? I need instructions. It's the red, green, or black. Or it's everything. Oh, just trade everything,